Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our evening edition. This is Kashis Kaiman. When I look at UDA party, the yellow party of President William Samoei Ruto, the ruling party, the party that is in power, the majority party in parliament, you agree with me, it is just a pale shadow of its former self. Reports that we are likely to have a stampede in UDA is something that is worrying the government. When you have the chief whip, Boni Khalwale, and with the other team members actually preparing to leave UDA, then you know there's a problem. A toad does not run in the daytime for nothing. When you see a toad running during the daytime, know that something is after its life. And this is the party that William Samoei Ruto is expecting to use to contest the 2027 general elections. Any good party, like NAC, any party that comes to power, within the first 6 months, it is supposed to have shown Kenyans what it is or what it can do. Remember Mwai Kibaki. Mwai Kibaki was declared the president of the Republic of Kenya in December 2002, and in January 2003, we had free education. The whole country free education. Then here comes William Samoei Ruto, just 1 year into the office, and he's still pleading for more time. Do you expect UDA to deliver anything? Maybe you can comment in the comment section if you think that UDA can perform any miracle, because the time is not on their side. And now the question of the elephant in the room is William Samoei Ruto going to contest the 2027 general elections using the yellow party? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? I'm saying this because when I look at UDA party is not likely to attract candidates. It is not likely to attract candidates. The party is likely to be left on its own. It will die a natural death. Just like PNU, just like NAC. It is going to die. And that is one of the characteristics of Kenyan political parties. They come, they take you to parliament, then the next general election you find another party, because the party have no ideologies, they have no principles, they stand for nothing. So UDA party is going to die with this regime. Number two, why William Samoei Ruto is not likely to use this party? Because of his own failures. And this party, if you ask me, is dead. It is dead if you ask me. When you have people running away from the party as they are doing, you agree with me that there's a problem. Real problem. And again, when you see with the many promises that William Samoei Ruto promised this country, promised Kenyans, and today I heard him saying that he did not overpromise and he's going to fulfill each and every promise. Do you think William Samoei Ruto is going to fulfill each and every promise? Do you think he's going to give new mothers diapers for 2 months? Do you think we are going to get gas for Kenya 300? Do you think every market shall have internet? Do you think Kenya shall have the cheapest phones in the market? Hautahitaji bundles, hutahitaji bundles kupiga simu. Are you expecting that? Do you expect that we are going to have the greatest vehicle assembling plant in Naivasha? So William Samoei Ruto is not going to fulfill these promises. It is just a campaign gimmick. So because of his failures, he is not likely to use this party. Because of his failures, this party is not likely to attract candidates. Number 3, when you look at UDA, UDA is now associated with regionalism. It is associated with Karajan Nation. It is associated with the Rift Valley. It is a tribal party. It is a tribal party because I know there are some people from Rift Valley who are going to vie using this party. But it all depends on William Samoei Ruto. If William Samoei Ruto is going to vie using this party, which I strongly doubt. In fact, William Samoei Ruto can even vie with ODM. If Raila can accept, William Samoei Ruto can vie using ODM. And I've said this in the past. So, because of being a regional party, no, truth be told, most political parties in Kenya are regional. If you look at DCP party, it's a predominantly among Kenya party. If you look at ODM, predominantly a lakeside party, and so on and so forth. So what we are saying here is that because of this idea of associating parties with regions, there is no way William Samoei Ruto is going to vie using this yellow party again. Again, this party is actually a laughing stock, if you ask me. This party is receiving a lot of hostility from voters. And the hostility towards UDA by the electorate can tell you that William Samoei Ruto cannot vie using this. And I don't see anybody outside the Karajan Nation using this party to vie for the election. Because you see, the electorate, mpiga kura, ana hasira, na kwambia ana hasira zaidi, because this is a party that came promising, the party that came talking about dynasties, saying it's going to uplift hustlers, saying that all the problems in this country were caused by the dynasties. Now, they're in power. They never delivered anything. So what I'm saying is that because of the reception on the ground, I don't think William Samoei Ruto can vie using this party. I don't think this party is going to attract many candidates. Again, mistrust. You know, the people of Mount Kenya have been lamenting that they went to a wedding wakitumia gari la kukoboa. Yeah, and then walipofika kwenye daraja wakaambiwa mafuta yameisha, shukeni. Kashuka kaambiwa ule ni moto, shuka, akatupwa ndani ya maji baharini. Mle baharini mlikuwa na papa, mamba, na sasa Gachagua kaogelea, kibugumugu kaponyea, chupu chupu. Sasa yuko juu ya mti akionyesha lile gari ambalo bado limekwama pale kwenye lile daraja. So ladies and gentlemen, there is mistrust in UDA, and there is no way any other leaders would want to actually vie using UDA, because you see, you look at the past and you're able to predict the future. Then the poor reputation of this government, the poor reputation of UDA, the pure reputation both nationally and internationally, this has failed because of a number of reasons. One of them, you know, there's a party that is associated with extrajudicial killings. There's a party that is associated with poor management of our economy. It's a party that is associated with running down institutions. The party that is associated with blackmail, abductions, and all bad things. So there's no way William Samoei Ruto can vie using UDA. There's no way this party is going to attract many candidates. I'm even doubting whether William Samoei Ruto is going to defend his seat. If I William Samoei Ruto, I would throw in the towel and say, let me leave the country in safe hands. In fact, one way of William Samoei Ruto ensuring that he ran the country smoothly for the next 2 years is to assure Kenyans that he is a one-term president. He agreed, yes, I'm a one-term president. I don't want the second term. And I'm very, very grateful. I will forever be grateful to Kenyans for trusting me with the nation. Where I've failed, it is not my wish. It is because of A, B, C, and D. And that way, he would be seen as a gentleman. And I know some people would actually sympathize with him. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? For those of you who are close to William Samoei Ruto, maybe you can give him this advice, that he accept that he's a one-term president and he is going to change everything. And maybe by and by, he can even get sympathy vote. I know some of you are going to say I'm being sarcastic. Lakini kusema kweli, unaona kama William Samoei Ruto anaweza achilia. He can't, if you ask me. Anyway, that is my take. I don't know what you think, but I request one thing. Please like the video, comment, share, become a member of this channel by clicking the join button. Support this channel in any way you think you can. And I'm happy that we are together up to this juncture. Bye-bye.